Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
All right, welcome. Today we are recording on Griff's porch, so if you hear bird sounds in the background or you may hear a cow moo at one point, do not be surprised. We are not just playing nature.
Our special guest today is nature.
You may hear a rooster crowing.
If you do, we probably have problems. I don't have one of those.
Well, I mean, or he came from somebody else. I feel like somebody's got to have chickens around here.
Not that I've ever heard. So
Seriously?
Once again, yeah.
You should get some chickens.
You do need some chickens.
No, I'm good.
Why not?
I don't need more work, guys.
Fresh eggs are delicious.
Yeah, they're not that much work.
We'll get you chickens.
He lives
I
in
don't have
town.
a barn.
So he can have them in his backyard.
The meth
If
heads
anything,
will
I'll
get
put
to
them.
him.
Yeah, I'll put them in my front yard,
That's true.
That's how you lure the meth heads into your front yard.
and then pop.
This podcast...
Oh, gosh, Nick.
I did not hear that.
Pop
I did not hear that. My headphones are not on. I did not hear that.
The eggs.
I am not part of this. I did not hear it.
That's the eggs cooking.
What?
Nope. This
eggs?
went off the rails quickly. Let's move on.
So we're supposed to start off with doing fun facts. I brought my fun facts, but I don't think Nick probably brought any fun facts.
What fun facts?
Exactly. I sent you the agenda, but here we are.
What do you? You don't have any fun facts either. Over
Yes,
there.
he does.
True. I pulled them up.
Fine. I'm pulling mine up too.
No, you're going to Google fun facts right now. You're about to Google them.
Googling not fun facts.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'll start off with, did you realize that armadillo shells are bulletproof?
Bulletproof? What caliber bulletproof?
I don't know to what degree, but evidently because one Texas man was hospitalized when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw.
Okay.
All right.
Did you know that Buzz Lightyear was originally named Lunar Larry?
I did know that.
Okay. Did you know that?
I did not know
I
that.
did not know that either.
Did you guys know?
Nick looking after his Googles because he did not do any of this preparation
Did
at all.
you guys know that tomatoes are fruit and not a vegetable?
Are you kidding me? Nick?
Yes, Nick. Actually, everyone probably knows that by now.
No, I was kidding.
I don't think you are.
A chicken can live for 18 months without,
Without
its head. God, it's like you know these already.
It's like we did the first Google search. Did you know that snakes smell with their tongues?
I did. I see that right here.
Good gosh, guys. Did you ever watch the River Monster show?
No. Didn't you? Is that the show that you said that? No, I'll let you say it.
Did you ever watch the
That was the fishing show, right? All
yeah,
over the
where
world.
the guy, he would go and basically like these massive fish that were supposedly that could kill people and whatnot. Mm-hmm. The show kind of got canceled, but it didn't. It ended because he literally had caught every large fish, freshwater fish. There was no more for him to catch.
That's where he screwed up. You got to be shooting for longevity there. You got to.
Well, he shot for I think 5 or 6 seasons. I mean, that's a pretty long time.
Nah, man, you gotta start. You gotta like really delay. You gotta get there, and you're like, oh, I actually caught this one, and then like get over the side of the boat. Oh no, he escaped.
Yeah, but then if you don't catch him, then people are like, oh, here we go. But that's the reason he was such a. I mean,
Crazy.
it went crazy, but people watched it. I loved watching it because
tell
he
you what.
always had a fish at the end.
If he went down and just let's just make it more extreme. Like now he has to go catch him with his hands.
Well, I say he just goes to saltwater.
I don't know. Saltwater's scary
I know. That's why it's fun about it.
Why is it scary?
Dude,
because like
there's a lot of
going
things.
out into the open ocean is terrifying.
It's different.
Like going like on a beach?
No,
No,
Oh.
Nick.
Like
in
on a
the
boat.
open ocean.
Yeah,
Like
in the open
out.
ocean. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like on a boat to fish.
Gotcha.
Because like that, you think like, oh, you look at something and you're like, oh, that's a big boat, and then you get out there and you're like, this is not a big boat.
Yeah.
Nick, what else did you Google?
The Eiffel Tower gets taller in the summer.
Yeah, because the metal it gets warmed up and it goes up.
Actually, I have a better fun fact than that about the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was originally designed to go in Barcelona, and was instead moved to Paris.
Why?
Yeah, I don't have follow up.
I have follow-up questions. I need answers.
Well, I don't disagree.
Did you guys know that in 10 minutes a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's nuclear weapons combined?
What category of hurricane, though? I feel like you can't just say a hurricane.
I don't know. I have.
He just found this now. He
it says
doesn't know.
not fun facts.
Yeah. All right, my last one I have that I actually looked up prior to this because I did this. Did you know that you can use your phone to scan laundry tags? Like, if you take a picture of whatever your tag is, it will tell you exactly how you need to wash it, dry it, and all that, like low, high, whatever.
Doesn't it just say that on your laundry tags?
No, I mean it gives you
That's
like
interesting.
It gives you like the symbols and stuff like that, but I don't understand the symbols. But the phone will exactly tell you in words what you should do and not just symbols.
Huh.
So if you take a picture of such tag and on it, you will be able to press the button at the bottom that looks like, let's see here. Let me show you here. It has the eye circle, and it'll have like little sparkles next to it, and you click on that, and it will show you exactly how you need to take care of whatever it is.
It's actually kind of fascinating.
It is. I thought it was interesting.
Where's the one? What country has the most pyramids in the world?
Sudan.
Well, that was disappointing.
They have a lot more pyramids. They're not as big, but they have over, I think, 900 pyramids.
Yeah, I don't have a
Sudan.
number.
Shay knows everything. Do you know that your brain constantly eats itself?
What? You need to elaborate on
If
that,
you have
Nick.
mad cow disease, yes.
That's all it says.
Nick,
This is a Wikipedia search.
No number before 1,000 contains the letter A.
this is because you guys are just Googling these and don't actually have a list made.
No, that's not true. I didn't write out the list, but I pulled up the list and I reviewed it before.
Fair enough.
Mine's completely what you said. Did you know identical twins don't have the same fingerprints?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we can move on.
Hold
from
on, the
this.
last one.
Go
Japan
ahead.
has one vending machine for every 40 people in their country.
I do know that. I didn't know like it was the numbers, but I do know that vending machines are extremely popular.
Yeah,
there.
that's impressive. And we're the fattest country.
Mm-hmm.
It's because their vending machines are way better.
Well, that and a lot of their diets seafood. I mean,
Yeah.
Water might not be wet.
oh my gosh.
Number 9.
That one needs some follow-up, and also, I
It's-
think you're going off the rails on your list over there,
Very
buddy.
much so.
That's probably fair.
If water is not wet, what is wet?
We're not getting into this with him. We're not doing this. All right.
That's wet? You have issues.
Anyways,
You used my bathroom before this podcast. It's probably a mess in there right now.
All right. We're going to get into our Griff and Nick competition next, which I believe Griff has a 2-1 lead.
Yep.
what?
Yeah. I won
thought
the
it was
first
one-
week.
I thought it was 1-1.
No, and then I won the Bible versus his death metal lyrics.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is
So-
rude and offensive, sir. Point off for him.
in case
Griff is-
you can't see, I flipped him off.
Now he said it too. 2 points off for him.
But yeah, Griff's up 2-1, and
Stop trying to cheat,
I can't read anyway.
cheater with cheat face.
it's the first to 5. Whoever gets 5 wins, they are the winner. And loser has to do smelling salts. That's part of our
Not today. That's minus 3 points.
No.
Nick's starting out at minus 3. This is rude.
not. I don't think this competition's in his favor today. I'm just
Right.
gonna be perfectly honest.
About farm animals.
No, it's not. But so it's first to 5 wins. So obviously, the loser today doesn't have anything except to go down farther, possibly, or equal it. But today's competition, when you want to become a American citizen naturalization process,
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
you have to pass a citizenship test.
Get a green card.
You have to pass a citizenship test. So what I have done is pulled questions from the citizenship test.
How many did you list?
So-
Because we have to get to 5.
There's
It's gonna be
no, hold on.
We're gonna need 25.
Hold on. There's 100 questions on the citizenship test. I pulled 18 of them.
I don't know if that's
So,
enough.
hold on. What I want to do is we'll go 10 questions,
Okay.
and whoever has the most after 10, and if we tie after 10, I can go to tiebreakers.
Okay.
So I'll give you 10 questions, and we
This is gonna be
can.
bad.
Yeah.
I start off good. We start off easy, and we'll work a little bit harder.
What you think?
That's what you say for Nick.
Here we go. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
And I'll tell you when to show your answers. So, your first question is, who was the first president?
Oh.
I told you. We'll start off. Who was the first president? And like I said, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a second to write your answers, and then
Harriet Tubman.
are you good?
Yep.
All right, show your answers. Yes, George Washington.
G. Washington.
So we each get a point. I
1-1.
told you. 1-1. We're tied 1-1. Okay. Question number 2. When do we celebrate Independence Day?
Oh.
When do we celebrate Independence Day? All right, show your answers.
That's a 4th.
Yes, July 4th. Good gosh, Nick, your handwriting is...
July 14th, according to Nick.
You
You get a discount on fireworks if you celebrate 10 days later.
I'm hoping this is an easy one, but I just don't know sometimes. What is the name of the national anthem? What is the name of the national anthem? You can do this. You can do this, Nick.
Is that my marker squeaking so much, or is that his?
I think that's Nick's.
He's pushing too
The
hard.
spelling count.
As I tell my students, no, as long as I know what you're trying to write.
Okay.
Show me.
Star Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled
Hey, that
Banner.
was good. You just needed a D because it's Star Spangled.
Very good. Star
It looks like Star Strangle.
The Star Strangler.
Banner. All right. How old, question 4, how old do you citizens have to be to vote for the president? How old do you have to be before you can vote for the president?
They just changed this a couple years ago, Nick, so.
No, do not let him sabotage you.
Ready?
You're the
did this a
underdog
couple
in
years
this,
ago,
Nick.
buddy.
You can do this.
My favorite number.
Show me. 18.
Oh,
Oh,
that should
boy.
be a minus point.
No,
You shouldn't get that one.
It's Peyton Manning.
No.
Get out of the gutter.
Yeah, get your head out of the
No.
gutter.
No.
Get your head out of the gutter. He likes
No,
Peyton
he
Manning.
did not look you in the eye and smile like he did to me whenever he said that.
He likes
It's my
Peyton
favorite-
Manning.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite number.
It's because Peyton Manning.
As he leers
Why
at me
would you
across the
think it
table.
meant?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
elaborate.
Yeah,
Nope.
we're
Nope.
confused.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey,
Nick
we're-
is not
We're
confused.
tied, buddy.
Nick is confused,
We're
but not
both
about
got a
this.
green card.
Okay. Number 5. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
Oh shoot.
Are you kidding me?
It's the one with the numbers in it.
Don't let him sabotage you. You go with what you
Wait,
feel.
the North and the South?
Between the North and the
What
South.
were you writing? What else was your option? Why are you erasing?
I'm really rooting for him. Like, he's the underdog. You know this, right? Like, he's...
What did he erase?
Who did Virginia get beat by? The Chattanooga D2? Or
Those lights just turned on after I pounded on the table.
All right.
wasn't that Chattanooga who beat Ralph Sampson?
It
in
was
Virginia?
Nougat.
Yeah, I feel like that's him. All right, show me.
Dang it, I was gonna.
What are you doing? Okay. Nick wrote.
Gonna write Civil War. I was.
Nick wrote Revolutionary War. You know what? For now on, I'm gonna let you guys read your own answers for this. Now,
I'm gonna let Nick go first.
I really
yes,
did-
Nick gets
I
to go
had
first
that
every
down.
time.
Dang it.
And I said it's the one with numbers in it. He didn't even write down. I didn't even throw him off.
No,
He threw himself off.
the answer is
had
Civil
that.
War. By the way, if people don't know, Nick wrote Revolutionary War.
They're close.
Gosh, dang it, Nick.
These are the easy ones, buddy.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to amendments, and he's just gonna be like, "Oh no, it's this one." He just nails them.
Out of those.
gosh, dang it, Nick. I was rooting for him. I was at least wanting OT. Here we go. Number 6. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Don't look confused.
Wait.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
This is probably a bad answer.
Dude,
Nick's
don't.
answering first.
Yep, Nick, you have to read your answer first.
You ready?
Yes.
Blacks.
Answer the microphone. What did you write?
Blacks.
Nick, Africans. I think
Okay.
Africans.
That is the same answer.
There were white South Africans.
Let's not get political. I get a point.
I don't know if you do.
I get a point.
I don't like being the judge on this. This feels really... I didn't think you put me in this situation.
I knew he was gonna put you in this situation. This was actually the best case scenario.
Yeah. Gosh dang it, Nick.
That can't be points.
No, that is points.
Gosh dang it, Nick. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Just
We're-
give him the point,
okay.
because I can't. If we get to a tiebreaker scenario, I'm going to contest that one.
I'm back in it.
You're still a point down. Holy smokes, but I'm not feeling confident in a tiebreaker scenario right now.
Why aren't you feeling confidence?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
We elect a U.S. senator for how many years?
Oh gosh.
We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? I told you we're gonna get harder. So
Do you already have your answer?
Don't they?
what? Okay,
No, go ahead and write your answer. Write your answer, and then I have a question.
Senator. What part of Congress is that?
the Senate.
Executive branch.
The
Nick.
Senate.
That's what I was looking for. That helps me with my answer.
The judicial branch. It's in the name.
He doesn't know the three branches of government.
I do too.
Do you
What's the
really?
third one?
Legislative, executive, and Senate.
Nope.
Nope. No,
I said
thought
already.
he was going to do
I
it.
did too. He had
No,
such
it's
confidence
judicial.
to
It's
start
judicial.
with. He had such. I just said that.
That's what I said.
That is not what you said. You said in Senate.
All right, how many years?
Yeah, how many years? How many years does a senator serve? I love this because literally I'm giving a U.S. Constitution this week in my class, and this obviously a lot of these are on the
You
test.
can play this podcast for him.
I should.
Have you written down an answer?
No, not yet. I'm thinking.
Just write down an answer.
Yeah,
and then I
we're-
have a question before I reveal answers.
Okay,
But you can't change it after I ask the question.
that's fair. Are you going to change your answer after you guys? Okay. Just write a number.
need a
Nick.
number.
All right. Got it.
Okay, blacks again. That's what he was gonna write. No. So wait, is it since you're the social studies teacher to know this side? Is it representatives or senators that have alternating terms? Like sometimes they have that's where representatives have sometimes have a 2 and a 4, right?
No, that you're thinking of state.
I'm thinking of the state. Okay,
Yeah, you're
that's
thinking
what
of state. I'm talking U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking of state. All right, what's your answer, Nick?
8.
I dropped the board.
6 years. It's 6 years.
Oh, come
6 year
on.
terms. You were closer,
Nick, I was impressed by how close you were.
Yeah, that was actually not bad.
Nick
you.
puts 24 years. You like the senator.
All
that's
of them.
There.
He's there for all of them.
Like I said, we're getting progressively a little harder now. Next one is, how many U.S. senators are there? How many U.S. senators are there? But yeah, no, you were thinking of state representatives.
Nick, if you were counting on your hands, you were going to have problems.
Yeah, very much so. But no, you were thinking state level.
Okay. Because I knew there was something that had alternating terms. Yeah.
That's state.
This is a number.
Yes. How many U.S. senators? When I say how many, that's a number.
What else would you write in response to how many?
You've seen my answers. All right.
Let's hear your answer, Nick.
4.
You think there's 4 U.S. senators for the whole United States?
100. 2 for every state.
Oh.
You thought there were 4? How would we elect them? Did you hear about that?
By voting.
There were only 4 for the whole country?
There's only one president.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's heard about that. Wouldn't you think you'd hear if there was only 4
that
in
a
one
question?
branch of
No.
All right.
Could you imagine how fun this would have been with him and Alex?
Oh, that would have been hilarious. He's stupid.
Nick, I hate to tell you, buddy, you're not looking great right now.
That's a little bit the kettle black.
Blacks.
Your next number 9.
I got a point for that.
Yes. No.
Sympathy point.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we don't want to talk about it any further. Points that you got.
Number 9. Who was president during World War I? World War I. Who was president? During World War I. Who was president? I think that sounds like a blackbird, red-winged blackbird in the background.
Got a lot of black references in this podcast.
I did not realize that after I said it.
Wait, is that a hint?
No, I'm just saying. As you listen, you can hear. I'm on the bird side of TikTok right now. I get to see all the bird.
Hold on. Not that.
I want John to go first this time.
That's fair. We can let John go first. You have went first the last few times. We only have this one, and we only have one more, and then we're at 10. But we can keep going with the questions if you want.
Yeah,
but John
I'm
wins.
Join these. Okay, I will go first.
All right, your answer.
Woodrow Wilson.
What's your answer?
Thomas Jefferson.
What? Are you?
Am I close?
No, you nailed it. Woodrow
Is it
Wilson.
really?
It's Woodrow
Yes.
Wilson was the president during World War I. That's correct.
Thomas Jefferson, Nick. He wrote the.
Thomas Jefferson.
Nick, wait. No, hold on.
Hold on.
When do you think World War I happened?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
What year did World War I happen?
Not year. Let's century.
1800s.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, am I close?
Nope.
Well, yeah, he's not wrong.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
You are kind of,
1843.
No, we said not the 1800s.
1740.
No, you. Nick, what year did we declare independence?
1776.
Yes. Then how did World War I happen in the 1700s?
When did World War I happen? When did World War II happen?
1800s. I don't know.
You thought World War II things? You think World War II happened in 1800s?
When do I ever have to use that in my life?
All the time.
No.
I don't know all the time.
Nick, that has happened. World War II has happened within a lifespan of us right now.
I know World War III is going to happen soon.
Oh my gosh.
You think when did World War II happen? This is upsetting me.
I answered.
This is upsetting me. No, answer more. Answer better.
1850.
Answer better.
Be better.
I don't know.
Just answer better, Nick. We're gonna yell at you until you answer better.
I don't know. What's the answer?
Like
1914 to 1918 was
was
World
World
War
War
I.
One. Yeah.
And the U.S.
Oh,
entered in
I was way
1916.
off.
And then World War II was like 1938, 39.
39 is when it officially
And when the
46.
Cold War happened?
45.
Cold War was like a 30-year period.
Ended in
Oh.
45.
Okay.
I thought Japan ended with 46, didn't it?
45, we dropped the bombs August 6th and 9th.
Pearl Harbor.
No,
Oh my God.
and that's Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Wait. Do you think we dropped the bombs on Pearl Harbor, or do you think that Pearl Harbor was part of World War II?
I don't know.
It was Pearl Harbor was part of
Pearl
World War
Harbor
II.
was part of
Send
World War
help.
II.
That's
So-
the reason we started was Pearl Harbor. You're right, Nick.
Send help and
I would
send
be
money.
proud of you if you said Pearl Harbor was part of World War II. If you thought that we dropped the bombs on Pearl Harbor, I would be less proud of you.
Then I will not answer that question.
Let's move on.
In 41, that's when we entered into Pearl Harbor.
But anyways,
Okay. Our last question for the
My
competition.
self-esteem's going down in this.
Hey, I'm trying to help you here.
so is your score.
I'm trying to teach you.
That's your score is even.
Our last for the competition, which it really doesn't matter because Griff's actually perfect 9 for 9, and Nick's competing. He's got 5.
He's competing. He's failing.
He's competing.
5 out of 9 is.
Hey,
60%.
6.
Hey, if you get this right, that means 6 out of 10 you passed.
Yep.
Here we go.
Pressure's on.
I don't have hope.
If both the president and vice president can no longer serve as president, who becomes president? Who's third in line?
Oh, shit.
So if the president can't and the vice president can't, who is third in line for the presidency?
I actually might not nail this one, but
I know that's why it's the last one. I told you it gets progressively harder.
But I also feel like I also have a pretty high degree of confidence that Nick will also not nail this one.
At least the first lady. All right.
Nick's
All right,
gonna
no,
be like,
Griff, you got to show first because
Nick's
Nick
gonna
did.
be like the Cookie Monster.
Griff, your answer.
Secretary of State.
Nick, your answer.
This is not gonna be good.
Nick, say your answer.
Do I have to?
Yes, say your answer. Say your answer.
Show us your answer.
Speaker of the House.
Oh no, dude, that's a good one. That's good.
okay.
No, that's good.
Because it's right.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah. No, that's a good answer. That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
because you got it right.
Yes.
Good job, Nick.
Yes.
Secretary of State, I believe, is fourth.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So
the
it goes
Speaker of
down
the
as-
House, and then what's the
It just
leader
goes
of
to
the
the
Senate?
cabinet. It just goes. The
Oh,
Speaker
the-
of the Senate is the vice president. Speaker of the
Oh
Senate
yeah,
is the
yeah,
vice
yeah,
president.
yeah,
Is the
yeah,
VP.
yeah.
So literally after his Speaker of the House is third,
Yes.
and then after that it just goes through his like the cabinet. So, and I think Secretary of State.
I'd
stops
just like
that.
to point out I am now an American citizen.
Yeah, he got 6.
You were American citizen before this.
He got 6.
You're
the
lucky
pass,
you were
barely.
You're lucky you were naturalized.
No. He was born here, naturalized. Going through the naturalization process is becoming a citizen.
Never mind. You're lucky you were born here.
Yeah, how are you here?
Dude, I am so. What I first of all, what did you think? Did you think that Speaker of the House is something you made up?
No.
Why were you laughing so much?
Because he
Because-
thought he was wrong when you put Secretary of State. He thought he was wrong again. He's like, gosh, dang
I
it.
thought Speaker of the House was something I just made up in my head.
Do you want the other questions just for fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is no longer
We'll
for the
just say
competition.
it.
Griff won.
Yeah.
10 to, he got 9 out of 10. Sorry, he didn't get perfect 10.
Did not.
He got an A minus. And Nick passed.
I don't know how many I get out of 18.
D's get diplomas.
Okay.
He's not wrong. They do. Anyway, your next question. How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
All right, I don't want to play this anymore.
Still fast.
How many justices on the Supreme Court? It's a number, Nick. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
9 is correct, Griff.
Dang it, I said 6.
Nick, flip it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Wrote it upside down.
Yeah, sorry.
That's my bad.
That's a point.
All right. In what month do we vote for president? What month do we vote for president? Who wants to say first?
November.
Yep, you got.
Oh,
You got it.
Nick's a second half team over
Yeah,
here.
he is. Yeah, he is.
I've voted before.
Good job, buddy.
Have you actually voted?
Yeah, multiple times.
Okay.
You actually?
I don't know. That's what I'm
I
asking.
have. Every vote matters.
You think Tyler's voted?
I hope not.
I hope not.
Remember, his vote counts as much as yours does.
That's yeah.
And yours.
Sometimes
Shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes democracy isn't always best.
If you're listening to this podcast, Tyler, you're doing a great job.
We love you, buddy.
Yep. Keep making babies.
Who is in charge of the executive branch? Who is in charge of the executive branch? Who wants to share their answer first?
Nick's contemplating spelling, which makes me feel like you might not be right.
Well,
I'm contemplating an answer.
do your best. Executive branch. Who's in charge of the executive branch?
He's gonna like,
Gosh dang it!
he's gonna like ad lib this out to him.
Use it in a sentence.
Use it in a
The blank is in charge of the executive branch.
Oh my! Nick, say your answer. Say your answer, Nick.
Say it, Nick. What do you got?
The executive.
The executive is in charge of the
He
executive
didn't write
branch.
executive. He wrote executor.
No.
He might have wrote executioner.
President. Yes, president is the correct answer. Oh, this one ought to be good. How many amendments are in the Constitution?
Oh, crap. I was a cop.
This is. That's not. Oh my god. That does not matter.
Griff, share your answer.
Hold on. I'm changing my answer right now.
41.
What'd you write, Griff?
28.
27.
Oh. Need to hurry up and add a new amendment.
The last
more
one
for
was
me.
passed in 1992.
Yeah, see, it's been a bit.
I need
Start
a lot
passing
more.
them. I need a lot more.
This one, no, I don't. Yeah, you're not getting this. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not going to get it.
The House of Representatives has how many members?
I don't know.
I told you. I made make sure we got harder.
House of Representatives, so it's just one house.
The House of Representatives has how many members?
How many people live in one house? Nixon, you're like, well, you could put in bunk beds.
I mean,
If you put in bunk beds, more people can stay in that house. So
this
we
house-
might be talking more
in
than
this
4.
house, you can fit a lot of people.
We'd be looking maybe 8, 10.
I mean, you can sleep on the floor, so
Yeah.
you can sleep under the bunk beds too.
All right, so I think we're up to like 18, maybe 20 people.
That's the answer.
Yes.
What are your
20.
answers?
50.
18 to 20 is not a range.
330. You're close.
Oh.
It's 435.
Oh, okay. So I thought 435 was the number I thought, but then I thought that you had to get to a certain number of votes, and that was the majority, including the Senate.
Nope. It's 535 Congress people,
I had the 5.
435 House.
4, maybe 5. I don't know. How many people live in a house?
Why does the flag have 13 stripes? What do the stripes represent?
Oh, I know that one.
Do you really? I hope.
I'm not going to believe in his rational confidence until I see his answer.
13 colonies.
Oh, let him go, Nick.
is,
It's
you
the
know?
13 colonies. Good job, Nick.
I'm surprised he didn't write colonoscopies.
And our
I don't
last
even know how to spell that.
our last question before we move on. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Oh.
This is where Harriet Tubman comes back in, Nick.
Do you know what
Nick's
Harriet
drawing
Tubman did?
pictures, I think, over there.
He's
I'm
drawing a
drawing the
portrait.
Declaration of Independence.
We the people.
All right, who is it?
That's the preamble. Thomas Jefferson.
It is.
Out of way.
And that's the Declaration of Independence.
Very good, Nick. You get an extra point for artistic ability.
Yes.
Now we're going to subtract the point that he said for blacks.
Yeah.
So you're just exactly where you were.
I got that right.
You
I
got
know.
it. We're
But
gonna
you
end on a high
also
note.
thought that Thomas Jefferson was the president.
Hey,
What
we
was-
can't go backwards. You can't double
Didn't
stamp or triple
Did you
stamp.
say he was the president during World War I?
That's correct. He's going to edit that out.
Yeah.
No.
Any wrong answers
No, there
I got.
is no
I'm
editing.
a perfect 7 or 8 out of 8.
There's no editing on this.
We both got every answer right.
So Griff is up 3-1. He's got 2 more wins, and Nick's got to do smelling salts.
The problem is I'm okay with smelling salts.
I know, like, Nick's like...
It's only a punishment for Griff.
Nick's tanking these. Wait. So if Nick's okay with it, can we pick a different thing for Nick?
You're not okay with... Oh, yeah, there's
What's
a
that?
geese.
Is that a bear?
No. What?
How do you exist? How are you alive?
Do the people at home hear that?
Yes.
Griff, he has a better job than we do.
I...
Or pays better. I shouldn't say better job than yours fluctuates.
He just sits there and listens to people list out entire websites. Entire website address.
Sue, if you're listening, stop calling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's married, but he's still kind of into it.
No, I did not write down your 80 character error message in the car on my chest.
Why would you have to write it on your chest?
That's the only place he had available.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, what's next?
Do we want to talk about our experience yesterday?
No,
Yeah, so
goodness.
yesterday was my birthday, and we went to a Battlehawks game,
Which is football.
and we sat, UFL team in St. Louis. So we sat 2 rows off the field, next to the end zone there.
3 rows, technically.
Yeah,
We
3
were the
rows.
3rd row off the field. Yeah. But had good seats. Game was good. Battlehawks won.
It was a good game. However,
Nick and
I
Shay,
didn't really pay attention
Yeah,
to the
Nick
game.
and Shay spent the entire last 3 quarters of the game paying attention to children.
There was these
Oh my gosh.
hooligans.
Oh my gosh.
Capital H. There's these hooligans running around. They're like completely, I don't know where their family is. Well, I found out where their family was, but they're just running up and down, stomping, standing in a section that literally had a sign right in front of it that said no standing.
I took a picture of it.
Yeah, just
Yeah, their seats were not there, but they saw 2 open seats, and instead of just bringing 2 people, they brought 2 people and 5 kids.
yeah, and they were just letting their kids. Their dad was an alcoholic. I think he had like 8 beers
I mean,
by the time we were there.
Nick kept trying to
The
get in fights with him. He kept trying to say,
Oh.
kept trying to comment about how they're the worst parents in the world.
I wasn't trying. I was.
6 inches from the
No,
back
he
of the
was.
dude's head.
Every
And
time
both
I'd
him and the mom just completely zoned out, which explains how their kids got to that point.
Yeah, every time I'd say a comment, Shay would just look down and just start laughing because I was
my shoulder-
I was so
Well,
over it.
so the one kid took off his shirt in like
How
the
old do
middle
you
of the
think he
second
was,
quarter.
too?
Oh, probably
10?
10.
Old
yeah.
enough to get punched.
Okay, we have different ages for that. Anyways, took
yeah.
off his shirt, and then he was just sprinting up and down the entire row.
well, then him and the younger brother, who was probably, 6 or 7, maybe 8,
Yeah.
and they were playing catch in the middle of the aisle.
And they were throwing things at attendants
People, yeah.
that were walking by.
Yeah.
And then the kid kept running up and down the aisle, asking people if they were done with their beer can so he could squish the can, and then just leave it there. He would squish the can and leave it. He wouldn't pick it up and put it with the other cans.
Yeah, and then they had that Bill Cosby guy that kept talking to him.
Oh my gosh.
It was just
Guy, yeah, the guy that showed up 2 minutes before halftime.
No,
Yeah.
that was
No,
a
that's
lunatic.
different, yeah.
We're talking about the Bill Cosby guy. The other guy who was sitting behind the lunatic.
Oh, kept putting his arm around. Oh yeah.
the Bill Cosby guy,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was like the 3rd weirdest person in that section. though.
Yeah,
It
and
was-
that's saying something.
That
Yeah,
one
it-
guy sat there, he wears white jeans, showed up 2 minutes before halftime. He's just sitting there crushing high noons, is probably 45, 50, has a mohawk,
That's spray painted blue.
has a leather jacket that he homemade
Sitting
with
in a
Battlehawks
seat
logos.
by his,
a season ticket seat by himself.
well, not just by himself, but it's located by himself.
Yeah.
Like, there's no seats around it.
And then he checked out and left with like 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. So he
He
was there
had
for like 10 minutes of game time.
Battlehawks tattoo.
He had a Battlehawks tattoo, and then he brought this girl down with him that had reflective leather pants. That also was insane.
And the amount of kicks she did.
Yeah, for only
It
being
was-
there for the 4th quarter, she did a lot of kicks.
It was
Lots of
insane.
kicks.
I wasn't even watching the game. I was
No.
just staring at this monstrosity that was happening in front of us.
He
I-
was sitting there envisioning him and Bree being that couple in
Oh,
5
I
years.
told her. I sent her a Snapchat. I was like, "This is us in 5 years." And she completely went the opposite way. And she was looking at the drunk guy with his kid. She's like, "Oh yeah, us in 5 years with a kid." I'm like, "No, you look at the people. I'm clearly videoing."
And
In
those
5
kids,
years, you could almost have a 5-year-old, Nick.
and the parents did not come down until
Maybe.
like the second half. Either.
Yeah, they sent the kids down by themselves.
And
Yeah.
let's put it also.
And they came down like 5 minutes into the game, and they asked if anybody was sitting in those 2 seats, and we knew nobody was in those 2 seats. And Nick goes, "No, they came, they showed up,
Yeah, I'm not having these little hooligans come sit in front of us. And then they just
disregarded it
yeah.
anyways."
Oh, I was so ready to fight the dad. I was so not. They were taking pictures, and I was like, "Oh, look, they're taking pictures of the worst parenting job ever."
He did, like literally, and he was
out
saying
loud,
this,
not quietly.
yeah, right behind the guy.
And like again, he didn't come down to the second half, and we witnessed him put down 3 tall boys.
25-ounce beers.
Yes, 3 of them.
Hey, that's a good Saturday with the family, boys.
and
I
that
hope
was
they
just
Ubered.
again in
go
the
to
second half.
go to a 2.5-hour football game and crush 75 ounces worth of beer with your 5
Well,
kids.
that's just what we witnessed. I
Yeah.
guarantee he had
Oh yeah.
more than that in the
Yep.
first half.
Yep.
If that's what you did in the second half, that's usually when you start slowing down a bit.
No.
Not him.
Yeah, he was speeding up.
That's when he was starting to get momentum.
Look at Nick with the trivia. Second half team.
What?
You did better in the second half of trivia, so I was saying it's like you. The guy ramps it up in the second half.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was
He's
super
getting ready to
impressed
fight
with that.
me.
The Speaker of the House answer.
Thank you.
That was good.
I was really impressed because I was like, where is he going with this if he's laughing at it?
I saw
the
his
fact
answer
that he
and I'm
thought
like,
it was a
I'm wrong.
made-up term. I feel like should be slightly discounted.
No, don't discredit
I feel
me.
like this is a made-up word, but I'm going to try this one.
No, because I saw your answer and I'm like, oh, this guy's 8 out of 9. I'm probably wrong.
He was 9 for 9 at that point.
Yeah.
9 out, exactly.
That was to get the complete sweep.
Yep.
He blew it.
I did.
All right. Then next topic. Are we good talking about the terrible
Yep.
parents and
Yep.
the
Yeah.
monstrosity of kids? And
If you're listening to this, you suck and your kids suck.
If you're listening to this, please rate, review, subscribe positively.
No, I don't even want your
suck.
rate.
no, I don't want it either.
Yeah.
They were terrible
I
parents.
will accept it. They have them 2 and 5 kids. All those kids are going to have technology.
No, those-
That's 7 more subscribers.
I was telling Shay, those are the kids that will bury themselves in the sand.
you will never monetize this podcast with that attitude.
Yeah. I told Shay halfway in, I was like, I should have brought my pocket knife.
That's when Nick goes, man, parenting's easy when you don't care at all.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I did.
Fair enough.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
If you don't parent your kids. And like the other dad who was sitting in the back with his kid came up to take a picture and went back to see him like, that's very respectful how to do that.
I even took a picture of him for
Yeah,
him.
that was very nice of you, by the
Yeah.
way.
With his own camera.
I also, yeah,
He took a picture of them.
he doesn't know that. I do want to say it was funny. I got lifted up twice.
He did. We tried to get him on the Simba cam.
Yeah.
They
So,
did not take.
I
That
had,
was stupid.
And then we tried to get him on the flex cam by putting him on our shoulders. Did
Yeah.
not
Then he wouldn't take his
again.
shirt off.
I
Yeah.
know, I did not feel comfortable. I haven't worked out in like 3 weeks. I don't feel good.
Well, you look like
Beep.
you, Nick.
Dang.
Bleep.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
you're
little
at-
late there.
Yeah. Mother.
Yeah. You dang beep.
You dang beep.
You danger.
Yeah.
You freaking
You
danger.
lead off beep
Ding-a-ling.
with dang.
All right. Our next topic of conversation is the worst dates you've ever been on. Worst dates you've ever been on. Does anybody want to start off, or do you want me to
I will
start
preface this category by saying that my wife listens to this podcast, so
Yeah.
I have to state.
off? Of all 3 of ours, yours is the only one that actually listens.
Yeah, well, I have to state that she will immediately call me out because I do not have a very robust dating history. Which she consistently reminds both me of and anyone else that is around.
Fair.
So I don't really have bad dates because I didn't really have many dates.
Tell us on this podcast your worst ever experience with Kristen.
No.
No one's listening.
No, she won't listen to this episode.
Nope. Everything has always been fantastic. Life is perfect.
Yep. She's the.
Carry on.
Oh my gosh.
Pull
You
up
want
my
to go,
wife.
or you want me to do it? I feel like yours is going to top mine.
You can go.
Yeah, let's go, Shay.
All right. So, before Hillary, obviously.
After Hillary.
After Hillary. So,
He's been on some really bad dates since then.
I wonder why.
My marriage just kind of screwed up my dating life.
Who's your screensaver? That's my
It's
wife
tough.
and kids. Shut up.
just let it go. So when I moved, so I'm not from here. So when I first moved here, I didn't know anybody. Still, I mean, I'm not a real social person. I don't try to talk to a whole bunch of people. I like it that way.
Tries to not talk to a bunch of people.
I don't. I'm not a social person. I have my few friends, and that's good. Like the fact that you made the criteria, you guys should feel acknowledged.
We're honored.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. We should feel acknowledged in this life.
It's like a great
I never
patriot.
felt acknowledged in this world until I met Shay.
Here we are. So I did the whole. I didn't do Tinder really because that was more like I feel like just a hookup scene. I like to do Bumble because the girls had to make the first move, so I like to Bumble.
Okay.
How
So
does Bumble work?
it's like Tinder, except literally the girls have to message you first.
I have never used a dating app ever, so I don't know how any of them work.
I've used Facebook. But.
Okay, so Facebook does have one. They have a.
Did you use Facebook? No. He didn't use Facebook's dating app.
No, I just
he used Facebook.
That's a creep.
They used to have the little poke button.
He just liked their photos from 4 years ago.
At
put
midnight.
himself on their radar.
At 1 a.m, just liked all their photos. Comment, you look nice.
Slid in those DMs.
Hey, sexy.
There was no DMs. This was just on the line.
Just comment.
Is that your mom or your sister? 4 a.m.
Do you wear that in green?
What? Do you wear that in green?
Right, anyway, Shay.
So I was on
green.
Bumble. So if you don't know, you get the picture. They have a little description. You swipe one way or the other. Okay. It's again a lot like Tinder. And if you match, great. But again, as guys, you can't message them unless they message you first. Like I matched with some girls and they never messaged me, so I can't do anything. Whatever. I finally matched with a girl, and we were messaging for probably about a week, and then we go on a date. Okay. And the date was okay. It was fine. Like, we went to Wild Country at that time.
Oh, I've been there a lot.
Okay.
She never had been to Wild Country, which was it's closed now, but at that time it was line dancing. And
That's what this podcast should strive for, is to reopen Wild Country.
no, something can just die its natural death, and it's fine.
No, never. Dude,
I'll tell you what, people watching though at Wild Country was peak.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the top people watching is fairs. The top people
No,
watching.
Wild Country was better.
No.
Yeah, Wild Country was
fairs.
better.
Fairs bring out, like, the craziest people.
So was Black Friday. That was fun.
I believe that too. But you at least get to eat, like, fried food and all that while you're people watching. Anyway, we won't get to that. But Wild Country is where she'd never been, and she's like, oh, I like to dance and everything. I said, well, I know line dance. I can teach you line dance. She goes, okay. So we went there, and then she didn't like it because she didn't know the dances or whatever.
Yep.
She goes, well, if I like to dance, I like to get down. I don't like doing this line dancing. I like to just freestyle dance or whatever. So
Grind. That's what she meant.
So she goes, let's go. Let's
Grind
go
up on that pogo stick.
Let's. She goes, I like dance like a PBR, which is the place at Ballpark Village.
Choice grinding.
And so
You're missing the clue, Shay.
She hope. You're missing all the signs.
She belonged to the streets.
I miss a lot of signs, guys. I don't pay
I
attention.
miss a ton of signs as well.
So I'm very oblivious to much of everything. Okay, and so we went to so because it wasn't that far, I'm like, we can go to PBR. I don't care. And she goes, oh, okay. And so we went there then, and she didn't hardly drink like at all. Which is, I mean, I'm not huge in drinking, but she like had one drink, but she kept feeding me shots, and I don't do shots. And I'm like, what in the world? And I'm like, but
Someone's daughter.
I'm very much aware of, like, I feel like I'm pretty aware of, like, where I'm at, like, drink-wise. And so what I would do is when she got me a shot, I would fake shot it and do the whole, like, throw it into the, like, plant.
Yeah.
Or cup next to me, like somebody would finished. I would
Throwing
like
at people.
Like I would tell her, hey, what's that over there? And I would
Oh my gosh.
Nick knows all about fake shotting. He's showing over there.
But she was she was also like a physical therapist, so she made some, like, she had money, and
There you go.
I'm like, so that was part of the reason I was like, all right, she's at least gonna have money. Wow. Hey guys, it factors in. It has to. But anyway, after the whole date went down, and like it was okay. Like it's one of those things you just didn't feel. And so after the date was over, the next couple of days we were texting, and I just finally texted her. I said, no, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. And I thought we only went on one date. We messaged for a week, went on one date. I feel like that's all I had to do. I'm just not feeling it. And just if I'm on one date and not feeling it, this ain't going anywhere. It's just, and I'm like, I'm not going to ghost her. I'm not going to be that guy. I just don't. That's not who I am. And so I text her. I said, I'm just not feeling it. We're good. This is over. And she goes, what can I like? She goes, I think we can work this out or whatever. And I'm like, no, I just don't think it's going to work. And then at that point, after that, I'm like, that's all that needs to be said. So I blocked her on Bumble. I've just deleted her number and blocked her. and I blocked her totally. I got
You ghosted her.
I didn't ghost her
He didn't
because
ghost her. He
Fine,
told
that's
her.
fine.
I told her, and then but she just kept
He
messaging
China
me.
Walled her.
And then I did. I China walled her. I got a message from a random phone number. She had taken her friend's phone and messaged me.
Yeah.
And was like trying to I think we can really, I just don't know what went wrong. I thought the date went really great and all this. I just don't understand what, and I'm like, I just don't think I'm just not feeling it. Like,
Those belong to the streets.
it was one date. Like, we talked for a week before. It's not like we talked a whole year prior to this. It was 1 week, went on one date, and she is still messaging me. And so I had blocked her number and all this. I found out probably 3 years later, I didn't realize she had left me a voicemail. I still have that voicemail because I blocked it. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
All right, let's hear this voicemail.
So, again, I did not realize this like 3 years after I had blocked it, because this is from 2017. It was like 2020. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a voicemail in my block. I didn't realize there was a block section, and I clicked on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, she left me a voicemail afterwards. And
I don't wonder if I have any of these now.
yeah, exactly.
How do you check this out?
So
I mean, I don't have any fun ones. I know that for sure.
And your voicemail is blocked messages. I didn't. And I'm
Oh,
I didn't,
God.
And it doesn't notify.
I can't get to the bottom of that. I have 230 voicemails.
Dang, son.
What?
Dude, I have a crap ton of voicemails from unknown numbers. Unknown.
Why don't you delete them?
What fun is that?
What is fun in keeping them?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Oh, I have a ton from unknown too.
Dude,
Black
I have
messages.
some from 2016.
Oh, I have one from Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Oh
What is
my
this?
gosh.
We can, that can be a segment where we just play
It's from a car dealership in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Dude, I have a voicemail for 3 minutes
From who?
2017. I don't know. It's an unknown. It says unknown.
Play it. Play it.
I'm a little nervous.
Play it.
I don't want to interrupt Shay.
All right.
All right. So, again, I just want to press into this because she sounds like I broke her absolute heart. Again, we were only talking for a week and went on one date. We went on a week and one date. We did not do anything either, by the way. I'll press into this.
So say Shay gave her the goods.
No, I did not do any of that.
So- He's lying. They dated for 3 years.
Twin Hiller.
Let's see here.
Still dating now.
Okay, I was just wondering what was going on. So I just wish you could kind of give me an explanation, 'cause I really did like you a lot, and it just kind of like caught me off guard. So, anyways, if you could just give me like a text or something, just to tell me like what I did or just like what happened, because I just kind of like closure. So, just because I thought things were going really well, and then your text just kind of really caught me off guard and kind of came out of nowhere. So if you could just be like the good guy that I thought you were, and just let me know what's up, and just send me a text. Just be honest with me, because like I really like don't, just I just want honesty. Like that's the biggest thing for me, and I know you said that was a big thing for you too. So you could just be honest with me and tell me like what happened. That I'm really like not gonna go like it doesn't. I'll get over it and it's fine. I really like to, but obviously something happened, or I did something, or something changed, but just let me know so that I don't have to like wonder what happened. I appreciate that. Okay, bye.
Send this girl to Alex.
I immediately regret this. Because I feel so bad for her right now.
I told you.
I feel so incredibly bad for her.
I told you you're going to feel bad. Griff,
Because, that wasn't, I was thinking it was going to be like crazy. That was not crazy. It was just like somebody that.
But that's after one date.
Hey.
One date, and we've talked for 1 week.
Veach has done this. He has been that girl. I have been on the other side of this and seen him, and he was sad.
That's fair.
But it's not like I ghosted her.
No,
I
no,
told
no,
her this
no.
is not going to work.
But just saying, I can understand how if somebody just said it's not going to work out, how that could make you just like.
He didn't say
like,
that. He just said bye ho.
No, but if he just
I didn't say that either.
if he just says like I'm not feeling it, like that could lead that's not like that's an answer, but not like an answer. It's not like like
Heard that
I
a lot.
don't need to give more than that after
I
one
don't
date.
disagree. I'm just saying I can understand why she would want more information. I'm not saying that you were wrong. I'm just saying I can understand why she would want more information.
I've been given that answer before. Gaven.
Gavin,
Yeah, me too. You just
have
move on after one.
not been given that answer.
Well, yeah, you went on one date. It was
It's
Kristen.
not true. But on like
Yeah, remember that story you
3.
told us?
maybe 4.
Oh my gosh. Here's the thing.
The Okay, wait. Do either of your wives ever, like, if you have, like, an interaction, like a social interaction with a woman, be like, oh my God, she was hitting on you?
Yeah.
And I don't get
yeah.
that vibe at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, my wife told me when we were first dating, we were visiting my friend John, who worked for the Yankees down in Tampa, and we were at a bar and everything, and she went to the bathroom, and it was me.
I remember this.
It was me.
Yeah.
Me, friend John, and my other friend Alex, and we were just sitting there talking, and I was wearing a Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey, and all I feel is a finger going along my back, and I'm like, what in the world? And
Finger along the back's a weird vibe to start.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, that is weird enough.
Yeah,
to a
hand on the
stranger,
shoulder, yeah.
But, like, that's...
No, I just felt it going across my back, and I thought it was Hillary that came back, and I looked back. It was not Hillary. And she goes, what? I said, that's Antetokounmpo. And she goes, is that your name? I said, yeah.
I'm Thanasis. Dude, you could probably play as well as Thanasis. So.
Thank you.
You could probably shoot better than him. You're not as athletic as him, though. He is kind of athletic.
No, he's super athletic.
Yeah.
I could shoot better, though, for sure.
Facts.
Which the Bucks need more shooters than they need athleticism.
But yeah, they started chatting us up. There was two of them, and just going about their business, and here comes Hillary later, and she's just sitting there smiling, and they took off.
So, double standard here. If any of us walked up to a random girl in the bar and ran our finger across their back,
That's very true.
We'd be getting kicked out of that bar.
That's very
I'm just
true.
saying.
That's very true.
Not saying, anything else right or wrong, but that is a double standard that does exist.
That's
Not
very
saying
true.
that should be a socially acceptable thing.
It's true.
Here's the thing. We're almost out of time. I want to hear.
I do too.
I want
Yep.
to give Nick's his full.
I don't think mine's as good as yours. Well, I don't think mine's as good as yours.
You don't think?
Well, I don't know. But
I had, like I
You
said,
got a 9-iron, a chihuahua,
she had a gun.
and 3 sticks of dynamite, all right?
so I
Paint the
want to
picture.
say,
We're driving a 92 Ford Taurus.
I want to save Nick's for the next episode because I want him to have his full moment. I won't be able to talk about it because I think we're at 50 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's good.
I want to next episode we'll start with Nick's.
We'll lead off with Nick's dating
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That's
Episode
I just want to
itself.
press
That'll
it
just be
too.
the whole podcast.
I know you're.
Bree will listen to that one.
I knew after the voicemail you were going to feel sorry for her because she was,
Yes, she just sounded so sad. That's why I said I immediately regret this decision because I felt so incredibly bad for her.
Nick, did you feel bad for her?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I do not know that
It
person,
was
and I
one
just
date.
I know,
Thank
but I
you.
don't. Just the tone of her voice. I wanted to give her a hug. I felt bad.
It'd be different if they talked for a year and then
I'm
went
not
on a
saying
date.
Shay is wrong. At no point am I saying Shay is wrong. I'm just saying she
But-
sounded sad, and it makes me feel bad.
I would agree. She sounded sad, but
Can I
that
also-
also leads to crazy.
The sad doesn't have to be rational sad. She's just sad.
Can I also say I did message her like a few times before I blocked her. I was just tired of I already felt like I gave you an explanation. And
What was your explanation? Just was I'm not feeling it, which I understand is
In all
acceptable
caps.
because that's not.
well, I didn't want to say I don't find you attractive.
Well, that would have given her closure. You would have slammed that door.
I did that to different girls, but that was
Oh my!
We need a whole Shay dating segment here.
Mine was very short. I don't have anything to contribute on this,
You-
but I do
you
like
want
it.
Kristen
Do I need to
said.
tell that story too? I'll tell it later. Different.
Yep,
No.
yep. We're gonna reevaluate dating at the next podcast. Actually, let's just make the whole next podcast about dating.
We'll call
dating-
Alex and surprise him. He won't know we're on the podcast.
Oh, dating etiquette,
Oh,
and we will do
Hey,
dating stories.
let's
I
do
was
it.
trying to
Do
be
that.
a nice guy. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Nick,
Which is also a dating segment.
You said
All right.
wrap it up and Nick in the same sentence. That's not.
Nick, just wrap it up. Nick, summarize it. Close it up. Close it.
I don't know
Not
what
much better.
I don't know what Shay's about to say, but okay.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Have a great day.
Rate, review, subscribe,
Please,
share.
please comment in our.
See us on-
please comment.
It's a work thing at Instagram.com.
Yes.
As Nick says.
Please comment on this video your worst dating experience, and we'll read it.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
read it on here. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yes.
Serious,
Send us
people.
any listener emails, any listener messages, anything you want to do.
Yeah, we are
will
now
talk
in
about-
9 of the 50 states, so if we could hit the 50 states, that'd be awesome. So please send it out to your loved ones, your unloved ones, anyone. So
People
all right.
you hate, people
Yeah,
you love,
people you hate,
prisoners.
people you hate to love. So, all right, cheerio.
Cheerio.